Insanely fast. Top Fuel Nitro Motorcycle fans, sit back, relax, settle in, because that man right there and his colleagues are about to put on a show. That's the 19-time champion Larry Spiderman McBride, who's been doing this for 42 years. In this video, he will try to win an unprecedented 20th championship. The big question we're going to answer here is what happens when you take four of the world's baddest, quickest, and fastest two-wheeled rocket ships, put them in front of a big crowd, and fight for supremacy. This is the semifinals of the Man Cup Finals from South Georgia Motorsports Park. That was Ian King from England, Dave Vantine from New York, and Sam Wills, the veteran from Oklahoma. We've got monster matchups coming up. We'll take you all the way to the finals, and we will hear from the winner, and we'll see if the Spider-Man can pull off some history. He's coming off a world record pass in testing, 550, 264. He'll face Sam Wills in round one. He needs this win to clinch a 20th championship. Let's talk to the crew chief, Mike Dryden, about this mega matchup. Welcome to Monday, Mike.
Morning, Jack.
Have you ever raced on a Monday?
Twice.
Okay. What's your record on Mondays?
I don't really remember. It's been a long time, actually.
How you feeling about this round? You're going up against the Spider-Man.
Another round, you know, just that's all you got to do is just rounds, and so maybe take him out.
Good luck.
Right?
Good luck.
Hey, thanks for Cycle Drag and everything you guys do.
You got it, man. Thanks to all your crew. Dave Vantine, welcome to Monday. Is this your first ever Monday Top Fueler?
It is. Actually, I think it's my first Monday ever.
Wow, how many years?
It's either rained out completely or it's got in, but I don't think I've ever, I've left on Monday, but I've never raced on Monday.
And you started racing in what year?
1987.
Woo, it's a special day. Good luck. I know you still got a shot at this championship. Anything can happen.
We're going to give it a good try.
Good luck.
No, you're as bad as Cannon. That's what you're thinking.
Our friends from Europe, welcome to a Monday race, Ian.
Thank you.
Have you ever raced on Monday before?
No, I don't think I have actually. It's a first. Oh, we have in England because we have a bank holiday Monday, so yes we do, sorry. But not here.
You like conditions today?
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, great.
How about you, Fast Phil? Welcome to Monday.
For me, it's the first time I see racing on a Monday. Yeah, except maybe those events which are done on purpose on a Monday.
Maybe you guys will do something special here today. Good luck.
Maybe.
Welcome to Monday, champ. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Jack.
There was a little bit of controversy over the fact that this event got held over to Monday. The main reason was a record-breaking turnout, so many bikes, and track conditions did go away. That South Georgia weather was a little bit colder than we expected. There was rain on Saturday night. The end result was to err on the side of safety. Some of the Top Fuel motorcycle riders decided to push this thing until Monday because the schedule was running behind. We're set for some monster matchups. It'll be Larry McBride versus Sam Wills. It will be Ian King versus Dave Vantine. All of these riders, these fearless pilots, getting in the proper mental zone. Each and every pass down the racetrack, these men risked their lives. When you go 200 plus miles an hour on a nitro-burning motorcycle, anything can happen. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ian King near lane, Dave Vantine far lane, semifinals. Let's watch. Whole shot going to Dave Vantine, but Dave has problems. Ian King from England, top end of the racetrack. Ian goes 582, 239. Wow. Fast Bill, congratulations, 82.
And into the finals.
You're going to the finals. Yeah. How's it feel?
It feels nice. Ian deserves it.
Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you very much.
Wow. That was Fast Phil from Greece. He is now the owner and rider of that motorcycle. He's very proud of the former owner and his crew chief, Ian King. Those guys came over in a container, and for the second straight year, they are going to the final. But who will they face? Will it be the veteran Sam Wills from Oklahoma, or will it be this man, the 19-time champion, the first in the fives, the first in the 590s, first in the 580s, first in the 570s, first in the 560s, and now after testing on Thursday, we can say the first in the 550s. Will he cement a 20th championship right here? Let's find out. Larry, backed by Trimtex Drywall Products, Pingle Enterprises. That man with his hand in the air is Larry McBride's brother, Steve McBride, a very talented old school tool and die maker. This man has incredible talent and a great work ethic. Just like his brother, they have dedicated their lives to Top Fuel Motorcycle. They will tell you, we don't go fishing, we don't go to the movies. We simply work on race bikes day in, day out. They do it in Newport News, Virginia. The same could be said for Sam Wills, who's been in this sport for so many years, Far Lane. Sam Wills used to make the chassis for Orange County Choppers. There's a video on the Cycle Drag YouTube channel that talks all about that. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Will Larry McBride win his 20th championship, or will Sam Wills pull off an upset for the ages? Sam Wills in this race was your number 4 qualifier. Larry McBride, your number 1 qualifier. In round number 1, Sam went 6:09 at 216 miles an hour to defeat the Nitro Harley of Jay Turner. Larry McBride ousted Chris Hand with a 564 at 258 miles an hour, but these machines can be very volatile. They can smoke the tire at any given point. Semifinals, McBride looking for history. Will he win championship number 20? Let's watch. Problem in the other lane. These bikes can only run for so long. I do believe Sam Wills rolled through the beams. There goes Spider-Man Larry McBride. Will he get the win light? Yes, he does. McBride, 568, 261. He wins a 20th championship. But what happened?
Is that an 80 or 60? I can't see.
568. Hey, guys. Steve, you just won your 20th championship. That was a hell of a way to do it. Congrats.
Thank you very much.
What happened there?
Sam bumped through the lights.
Got you. Congratulations. You're going to the final against your friend England, Ian King from England.
We'll try to do the same thing again.
Congratulations. Well, congratulations, Larry Spiderman McBride wins championship number 20 in a bizarre way. Not sure what happened. We'll have to catch up with Sam Wills in a little bit and see exactly what the problem was on the starting line. I know there's a ton of glue out there for traction. Some of these teams have been having trouble actually pushing these 1,000-pound motorcycles into the lights. Perhaps that was the problem with Sam Wills. We'll find out. Nonetheless, we're set for a huge final round showdown coming up next. It'll be England versus the United States.
What happened?
It will be Larry Spider-Man McBride versus Ian King. That's 20 championships. Congrats.
That's number 20.
Oh, man, so we put the throttle and went all the way through the lights. Yeah. The starter didn't catch it, and they're trying to push him back.
Yeah, that was.
It was just a goofball.
Yeah.
A goofball indeed, but a historic run for Team McBride. Let's see if we can catch up with a Sam Wills crew member and figure out what happened. We got Super Twins coming up next. They'll be on the Cycle Drag YouTube channel.
We couldn't get the bike to stage properly because the track was over prepped, and when he just touched the throttle, he rolled through. and we couldn't get him pulled back and restaged in time, so we read it.
Very sorry about your luck.
Thank you.
I got goosebumps in anticipation of this final round. The 10-time European champion Ian King ready to go. He was a 581 in round 1, a 582 in round 2. This bike's been a 566 at Santa Pod Raceway. Let's catch up with Larry and Sam. Look at this, the good buddies are with each other back in the pit area. Let's see if we can figure out what the heck happened. There they are. Sam, I'm sorry about your luck. What happened out there?
Track was so sticky I couldn't get into stage. When I'd roll it forward, the tire would wad up and then it'd roll me back out of the light. I did that twice. Couldn't get the light to stay on, so I gave it a little bit of throttle and it jumped over the light, so it was all over at that point.
Very sorry about your luck, and I think we owe this guy congratulations. 20th championship, signed, sealed, and delivered. How's it feel?
Well, it feels good. The race just ain't over yet.
Yeah.
Now we got to win the race.
So
But
who you
actually,
pull?
he doesn't have to win the race.
Who does Sam Wills pull for in the final? Ian King or Larry McBride?
Larry.
I thought you were gonna say Ian. The truth came out.
No, the slimy line.
USA, right?
Should be a good one. An epic showdown indeed. The 10-time European champion versus the 20-time Top Fuel Motorcycle champion Larry Spiderman McBride versus Ian King. Track prep underway. Wade Rich and the crew here at South Georgia Motorsports Park doing a fantastic job. You know that it'll be right for the final. And here we go. Show respect by Steve McBride to Ian King. Pre-race handshake. This one's going to be epic. Let me know in the comments who you got, England or the United States, Larry McBride or Ian King. Truly putting the world in world finals. There are only so many of these motorcycles across the globe, but when you get them together, it is a show for the ages. And how appropriate that the men with the most championships would meet in our final round. For Larry McBride, a big story of redemption. Last spring, he smoked the tire here in Valdosta, suffered his first round defeat in more than 15 years. Last year at the World Finals, smoked the tire and did not make it to the final round. Now the man who was the first in the fives at Houston Raceway Park in 1999 looks to end this dream season with a win. He had a huge hole to climb out of after losing in the first round in terms of winning this championship, but the team rolled up their sleeves, went to work, got better each and every round, each and every race, and they won that thing. And it's also been a dream season for Ian King and Fast Phil. This could be Ian King's last race ever, is what I'm gathering. Fast Phil wants to be the rider next year. The reason I use a little bit of speculation there is because we know Ian loves this sport so much. Can he really walk away? But on paper, Ian's saying that this could be his final race. What a way to go out. Mav TV, Lucas Oil TV, covering all the action that will come to your TV set soon. Stay tuned for that. I'll be right back on the back of Larry McBride's motorcycle, something his wife made him put on his machine 20 years ago, and he's never taken it off. That was to make her feel better and quell some of her anxiety. Remember, a lot of danger involved here. No roll cage, no seat belt, all throttle, and 250 miles an hour. We are set for a final round for the ages, what has been one of the most impressive and entertaining Top Fuel Nitro motorcycle races ever. Larry Spiderman McBride and Ian King. Different starting rituals. Ian likes to be off the bike and prime himself. Larry likes to be on the bike and get in a comfortable position. As you can see, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, from South Georgia Motorsports Park. It is final time, and I'll tell you this as well. Stay tuned to the Cycle Drag YouTube channel and CycleDrag.com on Facebook, because these machines may just be somewhere new in 2020, and you don't want to miss out on that. Anytime these come to a track near you, you got to see them live. There's nothing like the sights, sounds, and nitro of Top Fuel Motorcycle in person. For now, whether it be on your smartphone, your computer, enjoy A show for the ages. Larry McBride and Ian King. And I bet some of you are saying, oh, that burnout didn't sound good. Sounds like that thing's running on 3 cylinders. Well, don't be embarrassed if you don't know, because I didn't know either, but that is actually high-tech technology. Larry McBride and team, they work with a lot of the NHRA teams. They run this thing on minimal cylinders in the burnout box to keep it nice and cool. Look at the different procedures, different techniques for these teams. Ian is already ready to go. Larry backs it way up. They'll go through their full procedure. Crew here at South Georgia Motorsports Park backing some of these fans off the line. Look at all the fans that stuck around until Monday, too. Hats off to them, the diehards. A lot of people had to go back to work, but there was a packed house here on Sunday, and there are thousands and thousands watching all over the world. In this video, here we go, Larry Spiderman McBride. What a picture of consistency for him. In round 1, he was a 564. In round 2, he was a 568. Ian King's coming off a 581, 582. Ian knows he's down about 2/10, but remember, I'll say it a million times, in Top Fuel Motorcycle, anything can happen. It's so easy to overpower the racetrack. Let's watch final time from the Man Cup Finals. Tree drops, whole shot, Larry McBride. Here comes Ian King. We're bar to bar. We got a side-by-side drag race, top and win light smoke. Larry McBride wins it, and he wins it on a whole shot. 592.9. Ian goes 592.4. McBride had a 10th on the starting line. That made the difference on a whole shot. Larry McBride wins it. He was 119 to Ian's 212. Very tough to cut a light in Top Fuel. Wow.
Steve McBride. What did we get? Stevie.
What a race.
Congratulations. Did you think you were going to win one on a whole shot?
Not really, but it worked. Actually, I didn't quite have time to do my last little bit before we left. We didn't want to hold anybody up, so we came up a little down on the horsepower before I wanted it, but he did the job.
This weekend, to get your 20th championship, to get the quickest and fastest run of all time, what's that mean to you?
Everything. That's it.
Congratulations.
Did you see how emotional Steve McBride was? Can you tell that's a man who's given everything to this sport? Let's meet up with this team in the winner's circle as they celebrate championship number 20.
I can't see you.
All right, guys, how about number 1 up? We got us a race winner. What a hell of a final. Big smile. 1, 2, 3.
Everything, especially with all my friends here, you know, and Wayne and Donna, my two biggest supporters I've had in forever now, for 20 plus years, and my whole crew. I mean, it means the world. 20, who would have ever thought that you could be racing this long? I mean, 42 years. It took me 42 years to get 20 championships, so they still don't come very easy.
That final round on a whole shot, take me through it.
Well, you know, I really ain't got a reason. What happened? Something happened to the bike. We're not 100% sure until we get back and download the computer. But I had all over me, so we don't know exactly what happened. We just know something happened. So we'll go back and research it. But you know, it's sometimes the rider better do his job, or he might get fired.
How thankful are you for cutting that light?
Oh man, I tell you, it's awesome, and it wasn't even really that good a light. He just had a really bad light because this weekend I wasn't really on my lights because my bike was so fast. I didn't want to take a chance of, you know, red light or anything like that, because I mean the thing was just flying all weekend, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's a shame. We go down and we run 247 miles an hour. And I tell them, I said, man, this thing was really slow, and it's still really fast, but it still was really slow. So it's hard to explain it.
Your team is red, white, and blue to win this thing for USA against Team England. What's that mean?
USA, USA. That means a thing. I mean, there ain't nothing like for a foreign person to come over and beat you at your own game in your own town. So I'm just glad I don't have to live with that all winter. We say we're a winner, even though we won it on the whole shot. He did his job. We're proud to come over, and really looking forward to next year. Fillippos, Phil's going to come over. Fast Phil's going to come over and ride. So it'll be a different ball game. I mean, because Ian was still a little green because he hadn't rode all year, but he still did a great job. So we'll just wait to see what Phil does when he comes over. So it's going to make it really tight, and we'll keep a close eye on him and see what he's doing, see how hard we got to keep working.
To be surrounded by all your friends and family and to have been doing this as long as you have, what does this mean? The emotion, the passion, you've given everything to this sport. You're standing here with 20 championships and a lot of people that love you. What's that mean?
Boy, Jack, that's a hard one to put in words there. It means everything to me. To win another championship with all my crew with me and, my family at home, my daughters and my grandkids and my, just all of my family back home, and Jace come to see me this weekend. It means just everything. It's I don't know if 20's quite fell in to me yet, but I think it'll get there. I'm getting ready we're going to leave and go down and see my father, so that's going to mean a lot. So just looking forward to next year and, see if we can make it 21.
I love it, guys. Now we're going to need everybody's help. We're going to back up, okay? And on the count of 3, we want to hear everybody scream and yell for 20 championships. Let's hear it for Larry McBride. 1, 2, 3! What a dream weekend it was for that man from Newport News, Virginia. And this motorcycle, if you don't know the history, this bike was debuted 3 years ago after a 7-year build. The team really struggled to find the consistency they had with their former motorcycle, Blue. And after years and countless hours of hard work, research, development, and testing, they believe that this machine is finally where they want it. They also believe that there's more potential in it. Remember, on Thursday, Larry was only 0.07 of a second away from cracking into the 540 zone. That is now a goal for this team, to try to run the first 540 in the history of motorcycle drag racing. It was such a spectacular turnout at South Georgia Motorsports Park. We're going to go back to the trailer and hear more from Larry McBride. But what a great event, the Man Cup Finals. I really got to tip my cap to everybody, especially South Georgia Motorsports Park. This facility has become legendary and epic. For so many years, this event was in Gainesville, Florida, which is near and dear to all of our hearts because it's the home of the Gator Nationals. There's so much to do in Gainesville. I think when they first moved it to Valdosta, people were like, what? Where in Georgia? Where? Cornfield, Georgia? But I got to tell you that Valdosta has really carved out its niche and earned its reputation as being one of the quickest facilities in the world. Look at how beautiful it is. It's got more shutdown area than just about anywhere. It is truly a gorgeous, gorgeous place. Well, let's meet up with the guy. Look at that. He's on a diet, but he's celebrating with a piece of pizza. I think he deserves one. Let's talk to Larry McBride in depth about this incredible weekend. Larry Spiderman McBride, let me be the first to announce you as 20-time Top Fuel Motorcycle champion. I'm glad that puts a smile on your face. It was a long weekend, a long season. First thing I want to ask you is, I'm having a flashback. You and I sat right here in the spring, and a lot of people watched the interview we did, and they said, we've never seen Larry so disappointed and down. It was your first round defeat in 15 years. You knew you had an uphill battle all season, and you guys pulled it off. How fulfilling is that right now?
Well, we just worked hard, Jack. It's great. It's hard to put it in words exactly how fulfilling it is. But with my crew, I have the best. My guys worked their butts off. My brother worked his butts off. We pulled down all stops to come back. We've been trying a lot of new stuff on the bike and trying to get the bike to react, because we've not been able to make it to react the way we wanted it to. And we've prevailed to make it work. We've put all the right people together, and we've got the bike where it's really getting really good and consistent. All weekend this weekend we had an unbelievable weekend. running 50s and 60s all weekend except for the last round, and I actually hurt a piston in the burnout. The air is really good down here in the thing. We run a throttle stop, and we didn't have it set properly evidently for the last pass, and it revved up a little too high, and we hurt a piston. And I knew we were hurt when I went to and put it in the lights. I could tell just by the way the bike sounded that something wasn't right. But that thing went down the track. Old Star prevailed and went down the track, and it went 592, I think, with an 8 at 247. So I mean, it still was running. It just wasn't to be hurt and run that quick and fast was freaking awesome.
And what is lost in all this is it was a whole shot win. Ian was quicker. You won this thing on a whole shot. Amazing.
Yeah, that kind of makes it nice going into the winter that I actually won on a whole shot, because that's not often that happens. So I'm very happy with the outcome. The whole weekend was great. We had to work our rear ends off to get everything out, done. Roland and Chuck and Steve and Charlie, and it was a non-stop. We heard tires every pass. I mean, I think we went through, I want to say 5 or 6 tires.
I heard some teams talking about using the term over prep. Was over prep a problem?
I don't think it's over prep. I mean, that's my personal opinion. I don't think it's over prep. Some guys, I mean, they would be complaining about, it's under prep. So where is it? You can't make the track to fit each individual. So I don't think the track was over prep. It's just a thing that happens today. Our glues are so good, and the track prep is so good in today's world that it was just, you got to learn to deal with it, and it's all about wheel speed, and they got to turn it up some more to be able to get enough wheel speed. It's all about the combination, get everything right. On my 550 pass, we had enough power in the thing that it had the right amount, did not hurt the tire with the same type of track prep. So, I don't think it was over prep. I have to disagree with everybody. If you can't push the lights, if you can't push your bike in the lights, you need to figure out how to do that. Get a little stronger, or maybe hire my trainer. I don't know. My guy works me, and I didn't ever have a really, it was a little difficult, but it wasn't like it was a problem for me. I think it was a problem for Sam and a couple other guys, but it tells me that maybe they need to go back and, do I want to go to the movies on Friday night, or do I want to work on my motorcycle or go to the gym, or maybe they should think about things like that. I'm not saying that's a problem. I'm just saying I don't think it was an over prep track. I think the track was awesome. I think the guys here at South Georgia Motorsports Park did a great job as far as the track prep is concerned. We had a little bit of issue the other night as far as we had some wind come in and blow some dirt on the track, and it was like from 8th mile on was dirt, because where they've been cleaning the dirt track up. It used to be an asphalt track, and they just had some dirt they blowed over on the track, and unfortunately, our promoter elected not to have them drag that track in, because I was told by Wade that they could have fixed that problem, but he was told no, they didn't want to prep that far. So on the 63 pass I went the other night, we spun the way more wheel speed than we needed from half track on.
Got you.
And it was because of the dirt that was on the track. And and there again, it's something you have to deal with. I mean, this was a nature deal that did that, but it could have been a problem.
Sure.
It could have been a safety issue. Fortunately, it turned out there was really nothing other than too much wheel speed, and you could have, I might have run a 5.60 instead of a 5.63. So, not a big deal. But it's, conditions can't be perfect, and there's no way to please everybody.
That's right.
And nothing in this world, I don't care. I mean, all you got to do is go on Amazon and read the reviews. I mean, how do you complain about a clothespin?
There's a way to complain about it.
I don't understand it, so, but they do.
Got a big question for you here. And I'm going to preface this by saying, I hope you got another 15, 20 years in you, but looking at this thing from the outside and knowing you, if somebody could write a storybook, I've been asking you for years 2 things that mean a lot to you. You said, I want to get in the 550s. I want to win 20 championships. They are now both complete. You're the first in the 590s, 580s, 570s, 560s, 550s. Unprecedented 20th championship. What is left to do for Larry Spiderman McBride? What is next for Larry McBride?
I want to go 540s.
That didn't take long, did it? Good. See, I thought you were going to go all Brett Favre on me and ride off into the sunset.
No.
There we go.
We went 550 with just a little bit of change left there. I think it was 550 with a 7 or something.
Yeah, you're right there.
So,
but the way these runs tease you, I mean, think about it. You went a 61 2 years ago, and it took 2 years to get back to it. Do you think that could be the same case with the 40 now that you've flirted with it, or do you think that it'll come quicker than you think?
Well, I think we have more knowledge than we did when we went to 61, because even when we went to 61, and to be perfect, we didn't really know exactly how we did it. We had all the stars lined up, and we were fast, but we proved real quick that we really didn't know how we did it, because we could not repeat it. So we started working on stuff that was a little bit outside the box, where we started working on chassis stuff, wheelie bars, center of gravity, different things that you don't never think of to do. So we started doing that, and I tell you, the bike has just really come around. I mean, it's actually amazing what it's done. My brother put his nose back to the grindstone and went to work, and I'm very happy with everything. And,
that was a storybook
we'll
weekend.
see. I mean, maybe it'll take 2 years to go 540s. I mean, y'all got me for 2 more years.
Excellent. Hey, I like that. Congratulations. It was a great weekend. You performed here on a Monday. Anything you'd like to add? Anybody you'd like to thank?
Oh, of course. I mean, I always want to thank Joe at Trimtex. He's a super person, a great partner in my racing deal, partner, sponsor, however you want to call it, but I would say he's a partner. Wayne and Donna Pingle with Pingle Enterprise, been with me for 25 years, since 1994, so ever how many years that is. Redline Oil's been with me for 20 plus years. Drag Specialty's been with me for at least 20 years. And then all my associate sponsors,
Sure. Final Swipe.
Final Swipe, absolutely. I mean, they, Gary Bayo's an awesome person, growed up with him, and he's doing real well, and got credit card processing company. And
the girls in California.
Cam, what are you talking about? How do you get any better than that?
That's right.
We're going in a couple of weeks to
PRI.
To the PRI, exactly.
I love it. Will Kibblewhite out there in California.
They don't get no better than Will Kibblewhite.
A lot of people.
There's so many people that's in my deal. Vance and Hines. Eddie Craywick, Andrew, Byron, Terry.
Terry.
They're all been involved. I mean, Byron's been, I bought their bike back in 1985, and Byron's always been a major supporter, and he just loves Nitro.
He loves Nitro.
So he's always helped me. And,
I see him at the NHRA. He asked about Larry McBride, so that's cool.
It just goes on. Dave at Worldwide Bearings.
Great guy.
Got the best ceramic bearings that I know of in the U.S. I run them on everything on my bike. And believe me, before I put a deal together with Dave, I buy them too. So he's a wonderful person. Champion spark plug that I've been with now for a few years now, which has been an awesome deal. For Ray Valves,
For Ray Valves,
it's been phenomenal.
APEJ.
How can I say anything about APEJ and Diane? Diane, when I was I was racing with Elmer, I was probably 20, maybe 19. Did not have the money to buy a pair of leathers. And Diane told me, I'm going to buy it. I said, well, Jay, you probably said, well, she said, I have the checkbook. So, APE, Jay and Diane, awesome.
And I'm sure if there's anybody we're forgetting, we're going to make sure they're listed in the team report, because they're all awesome, and it takes a lot of great people for you to continue doing what you do.
Well, I can't do it. PJ1 we've been
PJ1
for years and years and years, and it's a great contact cleaner. I was using it back in the 70s at the dealership when I worked at the dealership, so 74, 75. So it's there's so many great people that we're so fortunate enough that we've surrounded ourselves with. That and you don't abuse them. The reason we can keep them is because you don't use them. In other words, you don't abuse them. You can use them, but don't abuse them.
Don't abuse them.
That's where people make their mistakes.
Good sponsorship advice there. Yeah.
It's use them, but don't abuse them.
It's a two-way street, and you've always been great at knowing where that line is and understanding that relationship. So
it's just. I've been so blessed in my racing, and so many people that's helped me through my career. We've had a couple of people that's passed that's helped me. Fred Buckley, Clark Riley, all these people that helped me through the really tough days when I was young and didn't have any, really no way to even think about doing it other than the money that they would help me with. And then you had to make sure you could take $1, and you should only take $1 and be able to do it in 4 ways. I had to learn how to do it in 6 ways. And I'm just very fortunate, Jack, to be able to do this. I'll be 62 in January, and to be able to be in this good a shape that I feel like I'm in today, with One Life Fitness Centers helping me out, getting me in shape, and my trainer and some management people from One Life came down this weekend, and to see what's going on, to be able to get people like that involved and see what I do, and be able to commit to a goal that you do, to be able to keep doing at the level that we're trying to do it at. And it's all about what you want to do. I'm not going to go fishing on Saturday. I'm going to go to the shop and work. I'm not going to I'm going to go to dinner on Friday night. Other than that, that's about it. Maybe go to Disney World with my grandkids, but it's all in how and what your goals are, and that's what the young people today need to see. Anything can be accomplished, but it's how bad do you want to do it? No, you can't go out with the guys and go to the bars or to the concerts, and you have to give up a lot of stuff. Especially to do the type of racing we do. So it all depends on what you want to do.
Well, you're living proof. You've made the sacrifices. You're the 20-time champ. You're the quickest and fastest man on 2 wheels. Spiderman, congratulations. It was an awesome weekend.
Thank you very much, Jack. And I'd like to thank CycleDrag.com for everything they do. So we sure appreciate what you've done with us with MAV TV and all that you brought in here this weekend. You work as hard or harder than we do for the love of this sport, and we appreciate it. So everybody needs to tune in to Cycle Drag's YouTube channel. We'd like to see everybody give all the likes to that channel. Go on our Facebook, give us a like, because right here, Cycle Drag is the deal. They're the best coverage of motorcycle drag racing there is. So just make sure you go on there and give us a like. We'd appreciate it.
You got me blushing back here, man. Thanks so much. Congratulations on 20. let the party begin. I'm sure you want to go toast a cold one with your brother and your crew, so congrats.
Thank you, Jack.
What a special event it was. Like I said, keep an eye out on Lucas Oil Racing TV and MAV TV. Also, keep an eye out on the Cycle Drag YouTube channel. We'll let you know where these bikes are headed in 2020. It's always going to be a show. I hope you certainly enjoyed it. Share this one with a friend. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to subscribe to Cycle Drag on YouTube, like CycleDrag.com on Facebook, and we'll keep it coming. We are here to promote fast motorcycles all over the world. If you have any friends who you think may enjoy this, please refer them. They are always welcome. Thank you for the comments, the feedback. We appreciate it, guys. Thank you for subscribing to Cycle Drag on YouTube. Again, if you like this video, if you like what we do, please subscribe to Cycle Drag on YouTube, smash the bell for notifications, like CycleDrag.com on Facebook, and leave us your feedback. What did you like? What didn't you like? Where you're watching from? Any other questions you have, leave them. We love to hear from you. Cycle Drag on YouTube. We'll roll on.